Thank you, Christina, for handing over to me. I'm Manuela Naveau. I'm head of Ars Electronica Export, and I'm very happy actually to introduce you to the work of Ars Electronica Export. We are, for those who don't know, I'm sure you already stepped over it if you are an Ars Electronica fan or researcher or constantly actually use our website and our archive for your research. But Ars Electronica Export is existing since 2004. We started with a huge exhibition in New York, and since then we were actually traveling the world. We are doing exhibitions, we are doing screenings, we are doing workshops, we are doing symposiums. We are actually collaborating with our partners in the world, and they can be science museums, they can be art museums, they can be galleries, they can be universities, or labs, or single persons, curators that would like to bring Ars Electronica into other places in the world. How it developed? The question was in 2004, well, Ars Electronica is doing a lot internationally, and we have a lot of artists in our network. We have a lot of scientists, creative technologies in our network that we present every year at the Ars Electronica Festival, like what we do now. We have the Ars Electronica Center, where we are presenting these artists and people working together with us. We have the Ars Electronica Future Lab. But beside these opportunities, we also want to give our artists the opportunity to travel with us into the world. And this is why Ars Electronica Export was actually initiated. When we started in 2004, we realized that there is the need of artists beside the festival, beside the center, beside the Future Lab, that we are carrying their ideas and into the world, and that we are actually trying to set up another setting than maybe you have experienced at the last festival or in other ways. So we do even commissioned work with artists, and one of the first, so I brought you actually 4 projects that I have here and that I would like to introduce to you. And these 4 projects, I think they show quite well the diverse range that Ars Electronica Export is providing to our international audience. The first project is our partner in Esch. It's the cultural capital, Esch 22. So Esch in Luxembourg will celebrate being cultural capital, European cultural capital, with the 1st of January in 2022. And the situation in Esch is we are very proud that they contacted us not because Linz was cultural capital in 2009. No, they contacted us because they really wanted to promote a focus on art and technology, on media art, on creating in Luxembourg a hub where actually media art, digital art is something that is influencing society in Luxembourg. And this is what we are very happy. Our partner is we are in the moment developing an exhibition with them together. We are developing not only an exhibition with additional partners like the Hack in Basel, like the ZKM. It's something that we call it actually more an activities package, because there will also be like screenings, there will be performances, there will be a lot that we are doing together in one year. In Esch, our partner, and you might have maybe seen already in our gardens, so Esch 22 is also one of our gardens that we're presenting here at the festival. And in addition, I'm very happy to tell you that Esch is also part of the museum this year, and we have an installation by Mary Audrey Ramirez at the Ars Electronica Center in the moment. And if you want to play an online game, just come to the museum, because there you can actually experience how Linz and Esch is connected via an online game. And but I think it's maybe boring if I tell you too much, because there is some from Esch, but also Martin from Ars Electronica, who can give you a better insight in what we are planning to do in Esch with our partner.
Kulturhauptstadt Esch 2022 ass eng ganz Regionun am Süde vu Lützeburg, vu Kerching iwwer Esch bis Beeteburg, méi och iwwer grenzene wäch mat 8 Gemengen franséschen Territoire. Partizipatioun, Inklusioun an och Expressionsfreiheet sinn als dobäi besonnech wichtig als Thema als Remix Culture, dats dëst eng Manéier fir d'Diversitéit vun der Regionun zu honorieren. Zusammen erbecht mam Ars Electronica Festival als fir eis besonnech wichtig, dats eng echt Etapp bei mir enger grosser europäescher Zusummenerbecht am Kader vun Esch 2022, dats awer och eng echt Geleenheet fir Reisen Projekt vun der Kulturhauptstadt iwwer Grenzen wäch mat enger grosser internationaler Communitéit ze deelen. Dofir si me hai Heichhöwen a op Esch Belval engem Sit, de winst senger Geschicht besonders symbolisch wichtig als für uns. Das Sit, weder et kennt gesinn huet eng industriell Vergangenheit, mehr als am Gangen sich zu verwandeln an ein Zentrum für Wissen, mehr auch für Innovation. Et leider ist am Kontext von der Partizipation am Ars Electronica Festival aber auch Herz für den artistischen Potenzial von der Region zu erstreichen. Dafür haben wir uns und die Artistin Marie-Audrey Ramirez adressiert. Marie-Audrey als eng Lützeburgerin, die zu Berlin wohnt, erschafft. Wir haben sie gefragt, für uns an der spannenden Aventur zu begleiten.
Wie die Idee entstanden, also natürlich Ars Electronica als bekannt für digital Kunst und die ganze Technik. Dann natürlich links zum Beispiel auch den Titel City of Media Arts. Und wirklich, dass wir auch selber die große Thematik von der digitalen Kunst selber auch zu Linz präsent sind, aber natürlich auch wollen Esch 22, ein Territoire von Esch 22 wollen mit Linz verbannen. Du hast natürlich viel Gedanken rundherum gemacht und es war dann so, dass wir auf die Idee kommen sind, für ein interaktives Spiel zu gestalten. Die Visiteure zu Linz sind invitiert, dem Gaming, auf den Online-Gaming teilzunehmen. Und das ist so, dass sie dann noch gleichzeitig ein Territoire von Esch 2024 kennenlernen. Der Fokus liegt dabei Site von Belval, am Heichofen. Das geht eben darum, dass eine Person hier im Belval gibt, die eine GoPro kriegt und die dann hier frei sich bewegen kann. Und die Person, als Visiteurin von Linz, können die Person hier zu Lützeburg gehen. Einfach eine flotte Option ist für das Leute, vielleicht auch einfach Angst geholt kriegen, sich mit der Kunstrichtung auseinanderzusetzen.
Donc ce projet connecte 3 temps, celui du passé, celui du présent et celui du futur. Celui du passé, c'est celui du labeur du corps, c'est celui de l'industrie minière, celui auquel on se réfère sous le terme d'héritage ou de mémoire. Le présent, c'est celui de la reconversion. Cette reconversion qui a commencé il y a déjà plusieurs presque décennies et qui habite en fait les bâtiments du passé, donc celui du haut-fourneau. Ce présent, c'est celui aussi de l'économie tertiaire, de l'économie qui est créée sans le labeur du corps tel qu'on le connaissait dans le passé avec l'industrie. Le futur, c'est celui c'est celui en fait qui est créé par l'exposition. C'est celui que Marie-Audrey Ramirez invente ici avec ces créatures qui en fait viennent habiter le lieu du Haut-Fourneau pendant quelques jours.
The collaboration between Ars Electronica has for sure a plan to realize an exhibition and different cultural formats surrounding this. But the vision between us is that we want to break a lance for a species in the entire artistic world called media arts. My vision and my dream for this project is that we inspire Esch in the middle of Europe with these new ways of art, with the media arts, and furthermore to foster the local art scene, to show the local artists and the creative scene which ways to go an artistic career are available out there, and for sure to link the local artists with the international artists coming with Ars Electronica.
Another partner that I would like to highlight here is now from Spain. It's the Tapacalera in San Sebastian, a former tobacco factory that was reopened 5 years ago. And the new program director and artistic director, Clara Montero, who is a dear friend of Ars Electronica, contacted us and wanted, and she actually just mentioned, say, Manuela, we have to do something together. There is so many things that in the Basque Country we need, especially art and media art and digital arts, and to encounter actually the local society in the Basque Country with artworks that they actually didn't experience that much in the last time. The situation in the Tabakalera is that they even have a department, a film department. One of the very prominent film festival also has their offices there. So it is really a very interesting cultural space. And the Tabakalera as a place to meet people is really very special. You have to imagine there's a library, and the library is actually the media lab there. And the situation is that people just come in, and when they are searching for a book, they step over 3D technologies, printing technology. They have equipment for cutting there. They have really a lab structure within the library. And what they were asking us is like, okay, can we do something together to like try to influence the local artistic community there, and doing residency projects together. And this is what we started, and this is what Clara will tell us.
Tabakalera is the center for creation and exhibition of different forms of art, located in San Sebastian in the Basque Country, in the old tobacco factory of the city. Some months ago we decided the fusion of the creation library and the labs. And the fusion of both is the new media lab that we opened in July. We want to launch creative projects in the intersection of art, science, technology, and based on collaboration.
Due to our interest in astronomy, outer space, and all these big questions where we as everyone came from, we were invited to come here to talk to local astrophysicists and cosmologists who are based at the Donostia International Physics Center. And the whole program is set up as a collaboration between the Tapacalera, especially the Media Lab in the Tapacalera, and also enabled by the Ars Electronica Center in Linz.
We thought that Ars Electronica was going to be the most interesting and helpful partner. So we approached them to collaborate with them. They were very helpful. So this new Media Lab has been also developed together with them.
It's really a lot about collaborating, about coming here, having a project, sharing the data, making it public and accessible, and basically trying on a very transparent and social level to enable people to do something that they couldn't do at home because they lack the resources or the knowledge. And I guess on a more, let's say, closed or more professional, which unfortunately very often is more closed level, the idea is that we come up with an installation that is based on a collaboration with a local community. The interesting thing here, this astronomer group, they face the problem that it rains a lot in San Sebastian. It's very often cloudy, so if you want to watch the stars, that's obviously a disadvantage. So this is why they actually started and also planning to work with radio astronomy, which is very interesting for us because we've been working with radio antennas and this kind of data that comes out of it quite a lot recently. So having a collaboration with them kind of would be a win-win situation where they actually get to build antennas that we could pay from our budget, and we actually gain access to a lot of research that they did, which partially goes deeper than what we've been able to do so far.
It is also a special project for us because it's going to be one of the highlights of the program to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Tabacalera. Tabacalera was reopened as a cultural center after having been a tobacco factory for so many years. It was reopened as a cultural center in 2015. And in September we are going to celebrate the 5th anniversary, and it is a very happy coincidence that the weekend of our celebration is going to happen during the weekend of the Ars Electronica Festival, so that this work that we are doing with Quadrature is going to be also part of the Ars Electronica Festival, and this is also very special for us.
We're feeling the pressure, but we're also very, very, very happy.
Supraspective is the title of the installation from Sebastian Neitsch and Juliane Götz from Quadrature that will be premiered on Saturday also during Ars Electronica. Let's have a look. What was very special here is the process of working with a local community, and this is exactly what also the next project is about. RISE in Nikosia is another partner of Ars Electronica Export, ranging to another part that Ars Electronica Export is actually doing, which means research. You have to imagine RISE is a research center in the city of Nikosia, directly actually next to the United Nations buffer zone, the zone that is actually dividing the city into a Greek and into the Turkish part. RISE as a research center has the aim to unify or to actually unite both parts of the city and to bring them together in the sense of artistic, so in the notion of artistic work and artistic practices that they actually share together. We already presented the Ars Electronica Animation Festival on tour in Nikosia with our partners there. This is also another format that I highly would like to recommend. It's a project that we do with our worldwide embassies, Austrian embassies, and this is something where we send our artists to present the latest animation that got a prize at the Prix Ars Electronica at the animation category. But the project that you see now is actually an artistic project from RISE, the research center in Nikosia, that they specially developed for Ars Electronica Festival and for our gardens.
And these are the elements a garden needs: water, air, dirt, and sun. Welcome to WATS, a virtual garden designed to reflect and to reflect on the technique of grafting. Here, sound travels differently, so we kindly urge you to use your headphones. For things to run smoothly, we advise that you close any tabulated worlds running parallel to the WATS experience. For navigation, WATS draws inspiration from the compass and the stars. First, locate WATS on your keyboard. Do you see its spelling? W-A-D-S. Forward, left, right, and back. Try it out. Now, let's step back a bit. That's right, press S. Stop. Keep your eyes fixed on the horizon. Do you see a little pale dot? Click and hold on to the screen, and with your index finger, move the dot around. Your finger is now your point of view. Do you see? Now let's bring it all together. While looking around with your index, try moving with the WATS keys. And just like that, you can now fly above and below the horizon. You're ready to go. Should you get lost along the way, you can always refresh the site. But don't forget that WATS stars form constellations that lead to different worlds. So keep an eye for them in your journey, and make sure to wander all the way into the outskirts of every world. Stargazing works best far away from the city lights. For more context, make sure to click on the top left icon on your screen. That's all for now. Let the stars guide you. Safe travels and enjoy the ride.
This was only one project from RISE, the research center in Nikosia. We're doing another project, or we're planning another project in using the situation that we have Ars Electronica Archive, and the possibility of interested researchers and artists in Cyprus who would like to work with the archive and would like to actually develop something together with us. This is a project that is actually planned for the future and that we are also very much looking forward. So you see, the range is really very diverse that we do our partners with our partners, and this is why actually I want to kick off now also the last project that I would like to present here. And this project is with Art Collection Deutsche Telekom, and I'm very proud to kick off in this moment the call for a residency project, a 3-year residency project with Deutsche Telekom. It's residency especially focusing on South European and East European countries, actually East European countries and Southeast European countries, and artists and scientists who are related to these countries. So they don't have to live there, but there has to be a relation why they want to highlight this point. And the situation is that this call is actually starting today and is ending on the 15th of November. And we look very much forward to submissions from artists, scientists, researchers, creative technologists, and yeah, let's see how they understand networks, how they see the future of connectivity.
Hello, I'm Antje Hundhausen, VP for Brand Experience at Deutsche Telekom. We are very proud to introduce you the new Art Science Residency enabled by Deutsche Telekom. In cooperation with Ars Electronica, we are initiating this 3-year program in Linz, starting in 2021. Deutsche Telekom is far more than just an infrastructure company for digital communication. Our aim is to connect people and make their life easier by innovative, sustainable technologies, so everyone can take part. Innovation, sustainability, and social participation are essential components for us. There's no progress without innovation. We not only want to accelerate new technologies, but make them accessible to all, so we can be a trusted companion in societal and democratic developments. In all of our business areas, we pay attention, of course, to sustainability. We want to use technology to ensure that all people, regardless of age, race, sexual orientation, or education, can participate in all areas of social life. Keeping that in mind, we initiated Art Collection Telekom, focusing on contemporary art from Eastern Europe. Ars Electronica has been operating successfully at the interface between art, science, technology for over 40 years. Together we create a platform connecting 3 areas: technology, business and art. The new Art Science Residency encourages and fosters new art forms. The Art Science Residency offers artists the opportunity to experiment in different fields closely linked to new technologies and groundbreaking theories. Of course, with strong partners from industry and science. An important part of this residency program is the exchange between Eastern and Western Europe. We are all very grateful and excited having set up this very special innovative partnership with Ars Electronica. Looking forward to it.
So we are looking forward to you, artists and scientists, submitting projects to this brand new call together with the Art Collection Deutsche Telekom. And we will do this for the next 3 years. So the project that will be selected in November has then the chance being presented as Ars Electronica Festival in 2021 next year. I would like to take the chance to also speak quickly about another partner that we're working together actually now also at the festival. You use the festival environment as a workshop environment. I'm very happy to welcome the Hygienemuseum in Dresden. They are developing an exhibition on artificial intelligence, and they contacted us already in March. And as we have this pandemic reality, of course it was not possible to travel. Of course it's not possible to see and experience the space, the exhibition space in Dresden. However, we created a very interesting combination of different platforms in order to realize a workshop together. And this is what we started actually during the Corona time, and we will continue. We are very happy that we actually continue now physically here in Linz during the festival, using the festival environment as an inspiration for us and to actually develop the exhibition on artificial intelligence. So this was just a short overview about these different approaches that are possible via Ars Electronica Export. And of course, we are always looking for interesting partner joining us, contacting us, and giving us also their thoughts, their interests, telling us about their visitors, their community that they want to include within their projects. And actually, we are very happy in working together with you.